Hey you guys! Today it was 61 and cloudy, a little bit misty. I love this weather because it's almost like winter. Speaking of winter, it is definitely winter in Minnesota, and this is my weekend review.
There's no more sun. Stars fill up the sky, sleep through the night.
And that brings us to today, and today was one of those wonderful weird days where it could have easily slipped into Stabby Tuesday status if not for the weird awesome things that kept happening. Like, I'm training Travis on my mail run so that when I'm gone in 2 weeks, oh, FYI, I'm going back home to Minnesota in 8 days. I'm so freaking excited. It's going to be great. It's cold and there's a ton of snow and I get to see all my family and my friends and just be home, and it's going to be brilliant. Anyway, so I'm training Travis so that he can cover my mail run when I'm gone. And Travis is pretty, friendly and animated and awesome and fun, and so we were, just bouncing off each other, and we kind of have hit that peak of tired stressness that everything just becomes funny and you get loopy and weird and crazy. Kind of like little kids on a sugar high, except we were just on, a whole work high thing. So we were doing that, and we were just freaking out and laughing and having fun and whatever. And then we get out from the building that we had done the mail run, and there's a guy dressed as Santa, so we're both like, Santa! So we go, sprinting towards him, and the guy's like, dude, really? And we're like, can we take a picture of Santa? Because there's another kid in the mailroom named Juan, who's all like, I've never believed in Santa Claus. And we're like, dude, you're missing out. And he's like, Santa's not real. And I'm all like, no, Santa's real. And he's like, I never got presents from Santa. I'm like, that's because you were probably bad, or you didn't believe in him. That's why I didn't get presents. I'm getting presents. You all aren't because you don't believe in Santa. And so there's a little, fun game thing that we're doing in the mailroom about Santa. And so Travis and I both took pictures of Santa so that when we got back to the mailroom, we'd be like, Juan, look, we got proof that Santa's real, and we were with him. And then as we were driving back after seeing Santa, we passed this, another road in the lot. And Travis was like, oh, look, a cow. And I'm expecting a picture of one, or I don't even know. But I turned, and there was an honest-to-God Holstein, a cow, which apparently they're using for a show or something. So I saw Santa, and then 30 seconds later I saw a cow. And then there's a lunch that CBS threw for all the backlot people, so that was us too, which was very, very nice. Mostly just thanking us and saying how we're all family, and it's very, very sweet and touching and delicious food, and it was free, so free lunches are great, and it was really, really good food. It was just fun to hang out and meet new people that we haven't seen before. And then, as we were leaving, it kind of ran us late into our second mail run, so we had to rush the second mail run, which is not fun because we're so busy anyway, but we dealt with it. And as I'm going down this hallway on this other building that I deliver mail to, I turn the corner and look, and there's guys standing in the hallway. One guy's a guy I don't know. The other guy is honest-to-God George Clooney. And I look up, see George Clooney, he looks over, sees me, our eyes meet for a second. There's a very special moment. My heart was like, and I just kind of stood there for a second. And in my head, I'm sitting there going, oh, I know who you are. So I just kind of stood there for a second, and I tried to keep walking and look normal, like I hadn't just been blindsided by George Clooney. And then he pressed the intercom to his office and goes, because he has his production office there, pressed the intercom to his production office and goes, yeah, this is George, and then they let him in, and then I went on and delivered my mail. So in the same day, I saw Santa, a Holstein cow, and George Clooney, which is crazy weird. And then after I had gone to that office I went to another one, which is Gary Sinise's office, and Gary Sinise is a really, really nice guy. I've known this for a while. And as I'm there, his assistant is like, oh, by the way, let me hand you this. And I'm like, what's that? They're like, oh, it's a Christmas card for you. And I'm like, oh, thanks. And so they hand me this cute little Christmas card. I spelled my name wrong, but everyone does, and it's okay. A little gingerbread man on front. And they put a cute little gift inside, and it was super sweet. And so Gary Sinise and his office are pretty much my favorite people in the world. And then I had an interview for a job after, right after work at the lot that I work at in the building that I actually deliver mail to. One of the offices there, my friend got another job, so he's hopefully going to hers. So on the interview, and I'm a terrible judge at interviews, but this one felt like it went well, and even if I don't get the job, at least it was a good interview. It felt good, and I wasn't too nervous, and there's some nice little banter and some jokes, and I thought it was funny and great, and I answered the questions hopefully correctly. So hopefully it turns into a job, but if not, at least it was a good interview experience, which is also helpful sometimes too, to know that you can still interact with people at interviews, and you're not completely awkward, ball of awkward all the time. So today was just one of those weird days, and because it was so weird and because such random crazy things were happening, it didn't have a chance to be bad, even though it was super busy and we were behind and just avalanche of Christmas stuff. So that was today. Then Tuesday was super stabby because late last night, which was late Monday night, our shower backed up, and so there's about 6 inches of gross drain water. And so I couldn't shower Tuesday morning before work, and that just threw my whole day off, and so nothing was going right, and I felt gross and scummy all day, even though it wasn't really, but you just feel like it. And it was just hectic and stressful, and so Tuesday was not a particularly good day. Monday was nothing. Work is crazy busy because it's Christmas time, so this week so far and last week and probably next week are just going to be like, avalanche busy. We've been averaging about 200 FedEx and UPS boxes that come in every day. That doesn't include, I hate that the light does this, sorry. That doesn't include any gift baskets or stuff couriers bring in. And there's been a lot of gift baskets that people are giving. So Christmas is great. I don't love the weeks leading up to it because work is crazy, hectic, busy. Yeah. On Sunday, I got up early, about 7, because I was going to meet my friend Kelly at church. And so I was like halfway in the bus, and then I got her text message from the previous night when I was sleeping, and she's like, can we go to the 11:15 instead of the 9:30? So I'm like, sure. So I had 2 hours to kill. So I went down to Pershing Square, which is in downtown LA, because I remembered that they have like Christmassy stuff set up. So I went there and realized that at 10 o'clock ice skating opened. So I went ice skating in downtown LA when it was going to be 85 degrees at 10 in the morning, which is great. And I used to take ice skating lessons, and I was actually better than I thought I would be, which was helpful. And I helped a whole bunch of little kids skate, and it was super, super cute. And then I went to church with my friend Kelly, and I'm not a big church person. That's a lie, I don't usually go at all. But I went because I wanted to meet her there because we were going to do stuff after. And they sang Christmas carols, which was fine, because I really like singing Christmas carols. And then afterwards, we went to this thing called Unique LA, which is this big setup of like hundreds of booths of all these artists in LA. And so there's like paintings and pictures and t-shirts and every kind of awesome art you can imagine. And we went mostly because our friend Taylor has a booth. Him and a friend have set up, they do like spray painting stuff that's super cool. But then we also walked around, so I found a Christmas present for my mom, I found a Christmas present for some friends, and I found what I'm going to do for Projects for Awesome, so I can't show you into that because it's all top secret. Shh. But I found all that there, and it was super fun to walk around. And then after that, we went to this thing called PATH, which stands for People Helping the Homeless, and we went to this homeless shelter where they give people a place to stay, and they give them like job training skills and interview skills and just the chance to get on their feet again. And we and another group of people that were already there helped make dinner for these people, and then we served them the food, and then we ate with them and talked to them, and it was super fun. So Sunday was just a great day all around. On Saturday I didn't do much. I did some laundry, and then Jen called me, and she's like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. And she's like, you want to go to dinner? And I'm like, sure. So we went to Chipotle because we always go to Chipotle because we're pretty much Chipotle addicts. My name is Elayna, and I'm addicted to Chipotle. I had it tonight. Which brings us to Friday, when nothing much happened here, but in Minnesota, they had a snowstorm of epic proportions. I'm not kidding. I called my mom, and she said that they got 21 inches on Friday night. That's nearly 2 feet of snow in one night. It actually collapsed the roof of the Metrodome, which is the big sports stadium, indoor sports stadium in Minnesota. There's a video of that, which is really amazing to see. There's a link on my face. So that's exciting. So I get to go home to a whole bunch of snow and cold weather, and I'm so excited! Sarah, I will see you Friday, and Jen, I'll see you Wednesday. See you later, bye! I just said see ya and see you later at the same time. Go me!